You can get two Soundcore Boom 2s for roughly the same price as one Boom 2 Plus. And you get the advantage of being able to pair them in stereo mode, giving you a more immersive and open sound, similar to a regular pair of bookshelf speakers. But there are some disadvantages as well. Now the focus here today is going to be with the difference in sound quality. I've got indoor and outdoor samples. If you want to know all the nitty-gritty differences between both speakers, check out my full comparison video up here, and it's also linked down in the description. Now before we talk about the sound, there are some obvious differences to run through. So the main advantage of the Boom 2 Plus is that you're just using one speaker, so it's easy to carry around. It also has a strap included, so you can carry that around hands-free, where if you're using two Boom 2 Plus, you have to carry one in each hand or put them in a bag or something like that. But the advantage of using two small speakers means you can probably fit it into areas you might not be able to. So I recently just had mine set up on my desk, which I couldn't do with the Boom 2 Plus. But then again, if you have two speakers, you have the option just to use one if you like, and then only use both when you really want to listen in stereo mode. And even just one Boom 2 pushes out some powerful sound. But if your main focus here is to buy two to always use in stereo mode, then it's really easy to set up. You just hold down the Bluetooth button for about 5 seconds on both speakers, and then they'll pair together. So every time you turn the speakers on, they're automatically going to connect to each other. But now let's talk about the sound differences. So when it comes to power, each Boom 2 is 80 watts with bass up on. And bass up will boost the bass and push out more power from each speaker. So when they're paired together, that should count as 160 watts total. With the Boom 2 Plus with bass up on is 140 watts. So even though the watts are higher when using two Boom 2s, in my outdoor sound test, the Boom 2 Plus was about 3 decibels louder. It was quite noticeable. But we're going to start here with an indoor sound test and then we'll head outside. So in my indoor sound test, I have both speakers with bass up off, because with my setup here, when I have bass up on both speakers, the bass is a little bit over the top and a little bit muddy. And I can only go so loud indoors, so I have both Boom 2s at about 50% volume, and that's equivalent to the Boom 2 Plus at about 65% volume. And in terms of pure sound quality, it's incredibly close. I noticed the Boom 2 pushed out a slightly punchier sound with a little bit more precision, slightly better instrument separation as well. But you do get a more open sound on both Boom 2s, which should come across in the sound samples. So chuck on some headphones or earbuds, and I'm gonna leave you with 3 songs now so you can hear the differences for yourself. And all the samples here are gonna be with no EQ customization, so it's just the stock tuning. right, so let me know in the comments what you think about the differences there, but now we're gonna head outside with both speakers at 100% volume and with bass up on this time. Again, with the stock tuning. I always find outdoor tests to be less forgiving because there's no walls for the speakers to resonate off. So a lot of the time, some speakers might sound better indoors, then you go outdoors and the other speaker sounds better. But here it's the same situation with the indoor test, the Boom 2 Plus giving you a fuller sound. It's gonna be louder now in these tests with better instrument separation, and it's just more precise. Now the wind did mess up my recordings here a bit, so I'm not gonna have as many samples, but you'll still get a pretty good idea.
It's my brain that's part of lie while you're gone. I'm afraid no one relates to my mistakes. You know I got them memorized. The memories I'm haunted by, pulling me back in when I feel so far away, so far.
So there you go. If it's a more powerful sound you're looking for, then the Boom 2 Plus is going to be the go. I was honestly a bit surprised by the performance of two Boom 2s because just one boom actually fares up quite well to the Boom 2 Plus. So if you want to see my comparison of what one Boom 2 sounds like against one Boom 2 Plus, check out my full video right here. Quick shout out to my channel members and all my supporters on Ko-fi. Really appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.